Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions, I wanted to show you my team that can solo auto level 100 of the Kraken raid. And this one is generally agreed by all of the JP players that this is a rise in difficulty from previous raids. The boss has like 60 defense, 60 spirit, 30 slash resistance, and then more HP than usual. So a lot of people were not able to get the solo auto 100 clear. But I still saw a lot of different teams take on the guy. I saw like wind teams, I saw earth teams. Of course, the best was lightning magic, so like use the new Ranan, or Salia, or Shiruma, people like that. But I went for my dark slash team here, and then I put in Halloween Federika as a bonus unit. About her, I don't think you need to take her to 120, I think 99 would work for her. You get her Trustmaster, which gives you the single target resistance break on her attacks for 2 turns. That came in pretty handy. And then pretty much everything on everybody, I want them to have some kind of imperil or a break on it. That is what is going to get me over the finish line. Basically everything, every single attack is needed for me to get there. And then this is my first time using Dwayne in a raid. Usually I would put like Sasayaki in there to like maybe draw the hate, take the attacks, but she can't do damage like Dwayne, so yeah, I think without Dwayne I would not have been able to use this team. But I guess we'll go character by character. We can see why I have them built this way. But first is Dwayne. Gave him the Spine Blade for some defense penetration. And then I gave him the glasses here. Give him a little bit of critical, a little bit of AP, and then dark resistance. They will hit us with ink. And then bells for more AP. Omega for like dark attack up and stuff, and then Diablos for dark attack up on everybody. I gave him the Viking sub-job, but I turned off all the abilities actually, I think. He has a Killing Axe on here, but yeah, the way I have the run set up, he doesn't use that. And then he's got the Hate up. I definitely want him to get the attacks. And then the move +1 is helpful as well. And then I turned off his Limit Break. It's tempting because it is a 2-hit attack, so it could help with chains, but it's AoE. I want to concentrate more on single target attacks to take advantage of Halloween Federika's single target resistance break. And so for his main job, I've turned off the AoE attacks, focusing on a single target, and then also focusing on stuff that breaks or imperils. So here's a slash resistance break, here is a dark imperil. Those are basically the only attacks that I'm using with him. Oh, and then his agility is 83, very important. Alright, next is a Halloween Federika. I want her to move first, so she's got agility 86. She has the legendary sword from the Final Fantasy IV Return. This gives you some more slash attack, has you use a little bit less AP. I don't think it's as good as Spine Blade, you know, just for dealing damage. It does have a higher attack value, but I only have one Spine Blade built, so yeah. And then Aegis Sandals, I think. No, Hermes Sandals, so that she can get even more agility. And then Kumarin, this is so she can get the self buff to give herself the single target resistance break, and then some critical here. First time using it, I don't think I would ever use this for PvP, but again, for chaining, I think this is great. And then Fenrir Esper for slash attack up, and then Muraga's Vision card. This will give everybody a slash attack up, and then for Earth characters, or herself, she'll get a better critical rate, which is very important for her. That single target resistance break won't happen unless she gets a critical hit. But she's pretty much 100% able to get the critical hit here. And then for her, let's see. I want the Whirl Slash. This is good for getting rid of the little guys in the beginning. And then I want Rapid Drain for the defense break. Also 2 hits will help me with chaining. And I think I turned off all of her TP skills. But she has Shukuchi for move and jump +1. That's important, along with her starting position. Alright, next is regular Stern. Got the Golden Blade for damage. We got Lucio's Trustmaster for AP refresh. We got the Behemoth Esper for like dark slash attack up. And then the Exorcist Vision card for the 3-hit ability. And then also to give everybody the 35% slash resistance penetration, since the boss does have the 30% slash resistance. And then he has the Dragoon Subjaw, but I've turned off all those skills. And then he has Jump +1, that'll help him get into position, right? If they gave him Shukuchi, which also gives him Move +1, he will get too close to the boss and then maybe be taken down with attacks, so we'll just give him the Jump +1. And then for the attacks, turned off that because it's AoE, turned off that, Grim Reaper is off. I left on a Calamity Hazard. This will break the slash resistance. Thankfully he can use this 3 times, and then we're using the triple trick, the 3-hit attack. And that's all he does, basically. I also turned off his limit break, it's just too expensive. Oh, and then his agility is 81, okay. Okay, and then last is a Super Stern. He is the slowest. He is that for a reason. Somebody asked why I didn't use Odin on him. It would make him too fast, that's why. But he's got the Rune Blade for some attack. I have the Assault version of this. And then we got the Shinra Bangle for some critical. He's kind of my main damage dealer, so that's why he's going last, so he can kind of finish chains. And also I'm giving him equipment for more damage and stuff. And then the Apron for defense penetration. And then 2-headed Dragon for both the Esper and Vision card. Let's see, the Vision card, I took this to max. I had a like a 25 shard select ticket, and I used it on 2-headed Dragon. If you told me a month ago or a year ago that I would use a 25 shard select ticket on 2-headed Dragon, I would have called you crazy, but I used it yesterday. And yeah, with this, I get the extra 2500 max limit damage, which will help me get to the clear. And then, let's see, personal ability, Dark attack up, that's perfect for Super Stern. And yes. And then he has the other 2 attack up support abilities. And then for him, turned off a lot of the attack skills. The Hazard Injury does have the defense break, but I thought it was too expensive. And it's AoE, so yeah, turned off Mighty Break. I turned off everything, actually. We want him to use double attack. It's a 2-hit attack. If things go right, then he can get like, what, 15,000 damage per hit? So that is great. Okay, so that is a look at my team. Next, let's look at a run. And I know it's in vogue to go with like 2 members or 1 member, but I'm old school. It's more fun for me to play with 4, so let's go for 4. Okay, so here's the starting position. Halloween Federika will go first. She will use the on critical, do the single target resistance break. And then Dwayne will use the bells for AP. Okay, Kraken does not act. We'll use AP refresh on regular Stern. He's got that jump +1, so he can get up to that position there. And then Apron on Super Stern. Okay, little guys come forward, as does Kraken. Kraken does not come far enough up front to kind of get him with this Whirl Slash here. So that means 1 less single target resistance break. But I found that if I mess with things so that I can catch him, if I can make him move in order to get the Whirl Slash in there, he will run away after that and make it very hard to take him down in one go. So I'm sticking with this mode. Okay, but 2 slash resistance breaks there. And then attack, accuracy, and AP cost down on Super Stern. Okay, Dwayne drawing the attack. Alright, Federika will come over. She will do a regular attack, but still get in the single target resistance break. And then Dwayne, he will do his Dark Imperil. Regular Stern will use a Calamity Hazard, break the slash resistance again, and then we're getting max damage there, about 15,000. And then double attack from Super Stern, almost max, and then max on those 2 hits. And Dwayne's still drawing the attacks. Okay, there's the 2-hit attack that breaks defense. And triple trick here. Dwayne again with the Dark Imperil, max damage. Alright, Super Stern with the double attack, max damage, both hits. Okay, one last attack from Kraken, again on Dwayne. Regular attack, the single target resistance break has worn off, but... Dark Imperil again, triple trick again. And then last possible turn, double attack again for max damage, both hits, and take down the boss. Alright, that was a lot of fun to put together. As I was climbing like above 80, I was kind of like fiddling with my team each level to maintain kind of that one-punch status. I barely got it with this very strong team, so if there's another bump in difficulty in the future, I don't know if I can use a Dark Slash again, if it's so like at a disadvantage, like with no elemental bonus, and with very high defense, and then also slash resistance. But yeah, I was able to make it work here. Alright, that was a look at some of my favorite content doing raids. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.